This is Marcus Korva with Studio MMA and MMA Nyt, and we're here with Scott Jorgensen. Congratulations to a great win tonight.
Thank you very much.
How do you feel in there? You showed some great wrestling. Were you worried at all by his jiu-jitsu?
You know, my wrestling's always been there. I think I am the toughest wrestler in the division, and a lot of guys know that. But you know, the jiu-jitsu side was something I haven't done a lot of, and you know, I think I proved that you know, I still got a really good ground game. I brought in a jiu-jitsu black belt from Rio to help me, Diego Moraes. He's been living with me for the last month, just doing jiu-jitsu. Because we knew Jeff, you know, with the fight would probably end up on the ground a little bit, and we wanted to be prepared, so we worked.
That was going to be my next question. If you were expecting a fight on the ground, it looked like you showed a couple of times yourself for the takedown. You didn't want a stand-up fight. You obviously got great stand-up as well.
No, it wasn't necessarily I didn't want to stand up. I stood up mostly the third round, which I felt comfortable. I felt like I won the third round. But you know, I brought in this jiu-jitsu black belt, and it's, you know, in the past I put myself in some sticky situations. So a little bit of it was, let's test ourselves on the ground, see what we learn, and try and finish the fight from the ground again. And you know, it didn't happen, but I feel comfortable. I felt great with where I was at. You know, Jeff's a very dangerous black belt, so I'm good.
You actually tapped out one of my training partners from PKJ in Los Angeles, Chad George, and he's still not very happy about that fight. And you did it with what do you call it? The death choke? Death choke?
that's what they call it around the gym. Yeah, it's fun.
It was definitely tight, and he was out from that one. And you got your training bag here. You're from Boise State. That's originally where you wrestled.
Yeah. Boise State Wrestling, one of the best teams in the country. Still help out. Still very involved with the program, wrestling, lifting with them, and helping their guys out as much as I can. So, you know, big shout out to Boise State Wrestling. I wouldn't be here without them. So.
Great win. You have you stacking up a record. What's next for you? What do you want next?
I want the fight that's going to move me even closer to that belt. You know, I don't think I'm very far removed, but I think there's you know, definitely a fight out there that's going to move me even closer. So, you know, another fight and hopefully be fighting for the belt again. Who knows? We'll see.
Any opponent in particular that you would like to fight, that you think would make a good matchup, or that you feel that you have the number?
I think I match up well with anybody in our division. I think it's just kind of, it depends on, you know, whether UFC sees, you know, the contenders, and I still feel like I am a contender. Just coming off, I mean, my last loss in the last 8 fights was to Dominic, and I come back with 2 wins, and so I think it's just a matter of time. And I don't ever pick fights. I let UFC do it. I just tell them, put me on as soon as you can.
WEC versus UFC, is there a big difference being in there?
For me, not different, not even a little bit. You know, it's the same crew, same thing, same show, same, you know, same crowd. It's a fight.
Dominic obviously came off a great performance as well, retaining his title. Being the champ is what you want, but say that Dominic did not have the title, would that be a rematch you want?
I definitely. I want a rematch against anybody I've lost. Whether, you know, I've rematched Antonio Banuelos and got that one off my record. You know, there's an amateur loss on my record that's recorded as a pro, but I don't really care. But you know, I'd like to fight Damasio Page again to erase that loss, and I definitely want to fight Dominic again. So, especially if he's got the belt. But if he doesn't, I still want to erase that loss.
From a great competitor, from Scott Jorgensen, thank you very much.
Thank you.